Tips Tuesday, and soon kids will be back to school. We'll be getting into a different routine again. Summertime's over. Well, we've got to help the dog out too. Joining us today, we've got Farah and we've got Andrea Renner in with That Place for Pets. And thanks for joining us today. Yes. I said your name. Yeah, hello. Well, we've had fun in the summertime. Routines are all messed up with, kids not going to school. But you got to think about getting back into that routine, right? Because the dog, the family pet, needs to know that too.
Yes, yes, absolutely. It is unfortunately that time to start thinking that everybody's going to kind of start disappearing. I know we take her a lot of places over the summer. She's out at the park a lot, things like that. But then, yes, the kids might go away. They go back to the school. You may have a job. So start to think, do they go in a crate when you leave? So instead of, again, they've now been out almost probably all the time, starting to get them used to that old routine again, and don't forget about those things.
Okay, yeah, so crate them if you're going to be gone. I mean, even like feeding them in times like that? I mean, just whatever routine you're going to get into,
yes,
go back into it?
Yes, absolutely. If you did just get a new puppy, let's say even over the summer, maybe they're not quite going to be ready for that routine that's coming. Maybe step it, maybe put them in a crate, and maybe, again, everybody's different with how they do the crates, and if you're not going to use that, but get them used to either being confined to a room, being confined to the crate, and not full on, like maybe it's just 20 minutes to get it started. Then add some time to that. Make sure you make a big deal about when they're getting out, especially if this is, again, new puppies, like giving them treats. Oh, like, good job. You're like, see, we came back. It's great. You're fine. Things like that. Getting them on, like you were saying, kind of like a feeding routine, just a structure routine, getting used to you guys not being around as much.
So is it harder on newer puppies than it is, an older dog has been in the family and this has happened before?
Yeah, I would say most likely yes, and especially, again, too, it kind of depends on the situation, but puppies, we love them. They're cute. We coddle them. We might love on them a lot more. They get to go a lot more places. Separation, that can kind of start to be a thing. Something to think about too, that's just kind of popped in my head, but whether you choose like a daycare type of situation. It doesn't have to be every day, and if you do think that's a route you want to go and you haven't really taken them to a facility like that yet, again, think about that right now. Start to maybe just drop them off for a couple of hours. You go get groceries, maybe have lunch with a friend, whatever, and then you come back and get them, and you're baby stepping even that structure into play.
Okay. Well, you kind of like get your kids ready for school, and so hey, you got to get the dog and the pet ready with it too, right?
Yes,
so
yes.
Just things to think about, get back in that routine. Hard to believe summer's over already.
I know, yes, yes.
All right, well, thanks for coming today. All right, don't go away. First Edition continues in a moment.